everybody, welcome back. And today we're gonna get on the coloring process of Piplup. We may only get the flat color down today. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Now with the, here, let me show you guys something real quick. I have discovered, especially if you do the vector layer like I like to do, you can come over here to the fill tool. There's refer to editing layer only, which if I did that, it would fill the entire image because this layer right here is blank. I could refer to other layers though. So this would fill in the vector layer. Actually, this is much better than last time I did it. I'm guessing I did something wrong last time. Oh no, here we go. This is what here was trying to talk about. It does leave out some pieces, which is fine. And you just kind of have to spot touch them up. So that's something I discovered recently. I feel like a silly dingus for not doing that. I don't like having my color on the same layer as, actually we're gonna turn that layer off. No, not that layer. Layer with Piplup. It's referring to that layer as well. It sees that layer, that's why you have this weird line. It's because that's the white background of Piplup interfering with that. So now if we fill it in, there we go. You don't have that weird kind of background interference, I guess. So I feel really silly for not having known that sooner. But, you know, you live and learn, right? I think he's looking super cute so far. Why did it do that? Because that's not completely enclosed, that's why. So for right here, we are actually just gonna take the pen and fill that in. And there we go. That makes it so much faster, so much more convenient. Well, actually, we're gonna do this color. Okay, so as great as that was, I still did it wrong because I put the skin layer and the shirt layer, or the skin and the shirt color on the same layer. I don't want that to happen. I don't want them to be on the same layer. For shading later, it makes it much more convenient to have them on separate layers. So we're gonna do it again, but thankfully it takes it so that's the wrong color, guys. Why did you guys let me do that? There we go. That's the right color layer. That's the right color for that layer. Move on to the pants. Okay, so for now, for the stripes, I'm going to put on the clipping. They call it a mask layer, I think, in ClipStudio, but I got so used to calling it a clipping mask in Procreate. That's the app that I used prior to this, that I still refer to it as that a lot, so I'm sorry if that's at all confusing to anybody. Oh my gosh, my husband would love striped pants. He loves wearing any kind of like quirky kind of clothes. Not even quirky, I guess, just anything that's not the norm is something he loves to have or something he loves to do. He has these really cool red pants that he likes to wear. And he has an office job, so he feels like if he has to wear like what they tell him to wear, he's gonna at least have fun with it, right? Uh-oh. Okay, no, that's fine. I go back to the skin layer, fix the places that I missed. Now for the eyebrows, I'm actually going to steal the hair color layer, or steal the hair color from Piplup, but I'm going to make it just a little bit darker. So this isn't actually a color that we see on Piplup, but it makes sense for eyebrows to be a little bit darker than the hair on the head. Touch it up just a little bit. And we may still touch this up, like you see where these crevices are and there's still a couple white spots. You can only really tell if you're digging like into the image, but it matters a lot to me. I like to have the white spots filled out. ClipStudio's not been happy today. Keeps giving me that little loading blue circle, and it always scares me. Like, please don't crash and lose all the hard work I've been trying to fix. Please don't make me very upset if you did that to me. I just saw some lines I needed to clean up. Okay. I think that's all for the flat color. Like, oh, well, except for his face. I guess like inside his face. We are going to put his eyes as black, but because I'm not doing a straight black for the line art, I'm just going to use the color that I have for the line art, which is kind of close to black anyway. Oh, look at how cute his eyes are. Oh my gosh. Oh, such cute little eyes. Go back over the highlights. No, actually, I think I do want a pure white. You know what? That doesn't work because that's the vector layer. I cannot draw over that. I can erase it a little bit. Oh, no. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so what I did is I erased the lines. That looks terrifying. I erased the lines in the vector layer. Oh, look at that. Change the line art to blue. So that now I can just come in and properly like color all in the little spaces and everything. That just makes it a little bit smoother, makes it look a little bit nicer. I can also make the highlights just a little bit bigger if I want to. Just a personal preference thing. And there we go. I'm gonna go back behind it, get a layer that's, get a color that's not exactly white, because there's very, very, very few pure white things in the world. It's typically like an off-white by just a little bit, so that's what I'm gonna go with here. I'm gonna go ahead and color all this in just because of the background. And that way I can color on top and see kind of where I was before this. You know what though? I'm going to make it easy on myself. I'm going to use the same layer and just go in with a pure white. So I can just color in behind the blacks of the eyes. And that just makes my job just that a little bit easier. We're going to go back down to, yeah, this is the layer that we want. Color it inside of his mouth, because we definitely don't want it to stay pure white. Because that's just kind of freaky. And there we go. That is the flat art, the flat color for this piece. I may come back and show you guys how I shade it. I'm not really sure yet, but thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I hope you're enjoying the process. Thanks so much. Bye.